Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're diving into a blueprint for building truly elite teams. And you know what? We're going to borrow the playbook from a world where strategy and synergy aren't just buzzwords, they're a matter of survival.
Okay, let's get right into it. We're starting in a world where the pressure is absolutely immense, and the margin for error, basically zero. I want you to picture a place like a petrochemical manufacturing plant. Success here isn't just about hitting targets. Nope. It's about insane operational precision, managing huge risks, and having communication so flawless that nothing slips through the cracks. Because one mistake can have massive consequences. So the real question becomes, how do you build a team that doesn't just survive that kind of pressure, but actually thrives in it?
So where do we look for the answer? Well, probably not where you'd expect. Forget the typical business books. The blueprint for this level of teamwork, it comes from an arena that's literally designed to test strategy, roles, and synergy in real time.
We're actually looking at a strategic online game. I know, it might sound a little out there, but trust me, it's a perfect laboratory for watching how teams come together, how they handle conflict, and how they create that magic synergy when the pressure is on.
And this game isn't just about entertainment. It's a fantastic model for team building. See, in this arena, every hero has a super specific role with really clear strengths and, just as importantly, defined weaknesses. Winning isn't about having one superstar carry the team. It's all about understanding the meta, the most effective strategy right now, and building a team that's balanced and resilient.
And this brings us to a really powerful leadership framework. If we use Dale Carnegie's leadership styles, we can actually identify 4 main archetypes that perfectly mirror these strategic roles in the game. These are the fundamental building blocks of any top-tier team. You've got the visionary, the achiever, the analyzer, and the facilitator. Now, every leader naturally leans towards one of these styles, but a truly great team, well, it needs a healthy mix of all 4 to really win. So, let's break them down.
First up, the visionary. This is the leader who's always thinking big picture, inspiring the team with this incredible vision of what's possible. They're the one who sees the storm coming while everyone else is, still just tying their shoes.
Then you have the achiever. Think of this person as the team's assassin of getting things done. They are all about results and just relentless execution. For them, the fastest way to the goal is a straight line, and they will cut through all the noise to get the team moving. Next up, the analyzer. This leader lives and breathes data, process, and quality. They're the one asking for the metrics, making sure every step is thought out. They believe that if you perfect the process, the right result is pretty much guaranteed. And finally, we have the facilitator. This person is basically the team's shield, kind of like the tank in the game. Their whole focus is on collaboration, morale, and creating a stable, supportive place where everyone can do their absolute best work. They soak up the pressure so the team doesn't have to.
So you've got these 4 really powerful archetypes. But here's the kicker. What happens when a team leans way too heavily into just one of these styles? This is where things get really interesting and predictable.
An imbalance creates problems you can see coming from a mile away, right? A team stacked with high-octane achievers might crush short-term goals, but they're going to burn out from the constant competition and clashing egos. Now, on the flip side, a team full of super supportive facilitators might feel amazing to be on, but they risk total stagnation because nobody wants to rock the boat or make a tough call. See? Balance is everything.
So the real secret sauce here isn't just about having talented people on your team. It's about architecting the right partnerships. It's about creating amazing synergy by pairing these different archetypes in really smart ways. Okay, let's look at one of the most powerful combos out there, the visionary and the analyzer. This pairing is literally the engine of what you could call stable innovation. The visionary is always asking why. They're focused on the big picture purpose. Meanwhile, the analyzer is focused on how, the nitty-gritty method and process. And their greatest fears are complete opposites, which creates this amazing, healthy tension.
And this just shows you exactly how that partnership works. The visionary points to a bold new destination, but it's the analyzer who comes in and actually engineers the road to get there, making sure that big, crazy idea is translated into something that's viable, high quality, and safe. This is how you save great ideas from falling apart because of bad execution.
So the big question is, how can you actually use this? Let's turn this whole framework into a practical blueprint you can use to figure out what's going on with your own team and make it stronger.
You can start with these 4 simple questions. First, just identify the archetypes on your team. Who's your results-driven achiever? Who's your harmony-focused facilitator? Second, take a hard look at the balance.
Are you guys heavy on big ideas but light on getting things done? Third, start planning for synergy. How can you pair people up strategically so they cover each other's blind spots? And finally, and this one's huge, reflect on yourself. Which archetype are you, and what does that mean for the way you lead?
Because at the end of the day, what this framework really shows us is that a leader's most strategic job isn't just to manage people, it's to architect the team itself. When you understand these styles, in others and in yourself, you can stop just managing a group of people and start intentionally designing a winning combination.
So I'll leave you with this final question to think about. Based on this blueprint, who are the 2 people on your team that you need to connect tomorrow to create your next powerful synergy? Answering that question, well, that's the first step to building a truly elite team.